everyone, this your girl Makeup Shan. If you want to see how I created this look, this is my New Year's Eve look. Please stay tuned if you want to see how I did this look. If you want to see how I go from looking like this over here to boom, can't tell me nothing, honey, snatched from head to toe, I tell you. So stay tuned.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you would carry me. I just hope you know my depth.
So to prime my eyelids, I'm actually going to be using the Plouise Base. I'm going to use the base in the shade Rumor 0. This is actually the lightest base that they have. The lighter your base is, the more your eyeshadow is going to pop. To be using my Real Technique brush, and this is actually called the Deluxe Crease brush. Okay. So I usually start with just a small dab and I work that dab into my eyelids and I build on top of it. So you want to go in and set your eyes by using little dabbing motions. And I want to be very careful placing this concealer up in this area in here, considering that I have already done my foundation. There's minimum room to actually make mistakes. I'm going to go in with probably just this one more layer, and that should be good. So this is basically how I want my eyelid to look. I'm not going to go in just yet to start applying any type of eyeshadow. I like for that base to just sit there and it's going to set itself so it won't be too wet when I apply eyeshadow to it. Basically, when you do eyeshadow on top of a base like this, when it's just right, when it's a little tacky, which is basically when it's just right, it allows those colors to set. So now, since I have both of my eyes primed and they are ready to go, I'm going to go into the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. And in this palette, I'm going to be using the shades, what's that? Canon and Mino, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to use this shade and this shade here. So with Canon being the lighter color, I'm going to go in at the very top of my eyeshadow and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with this brown color. And I'm using my Juvia's Place J115 blender brush. Using my DoColor flat brush. I don't know the exact name for this brush, it came in a pack, but this is basically how it's shaped. Now, eyeshadow bases, they tend to start creasing before, they tend to start creasing when it hasn't been set. So you can just take that same brush that you use to blend out that concealer and just pat it all back in place. Now I'm gonna go in with that dark shade called Mino or Mino, whatever it is. I'm country, but y'all get the point. Basically went on and did majority of this eye because I really need you guys that don't know how to do makeup or that is learning how to do makeup, that basically you just have to trust the process, because the next few steps that I'm about to do with this eye, you're going to really have to blend. And I know a lot of people is like, oh my god, mine doesn't turn out like that and blah blah blah, but you just gotta blend. So now I'm going to be using my Jamrock palette. This is by Makeup by Yolondo, and this is the Universal Jamrock palette. With this palette, I'm actually going to be using the colors Loud, Crowd, and Bam Bam in this palette. So I'm going to be using another one of my DoColor brushes. This is out of the same pack. It came with about 7 brushes, and I'm going to be going in with that color called Crowd, and I'm going to put that color right above all of this brown. And remember, when you do your eyeshadow, always pat the colors in place so that you can set that base so it will not smear or anything. You go ahead and you pat those colors to set them in place. Then you go back to blend it out. Oh guys, and I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, we're going to be using the color Reggae also in this palette. It's the orange color. Very important. Can't believe I forgot that. But let's just focus on blending this red out just a little bit. I'm going to use my Juvia's Place J117 precision brush, and I'm going to go in with this Reggae color, this orange color right on top of that red that I used, and we're going to pat that in place, and then we're going to blend it out. So I know at this point you guys are probably like, oh my god, this does not look all that, that's kind of terrible. So now basically all that we're going to do from this point forward is just go back, we're going to go back into the same colors that we have already used, and we're going to layer those colors and blend those colors out. So I'm going to go back into my Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to use one of my DoColor brushes. This one is more blew out, you know, it's more fluffy or whatever, and I'm going to go into that Mino color, that darkest shade. I'm going to go back into that shade, and I'm going to blend it out on this eye. You don't really have to tap anything else unless you just want to, since that eyeshadow base is basically non-existent anymore. You can't see it. It has all been set. So yeah, girl. And we're just going to blend it all out until it looks normal. We're going to go back into this red, the color Loud, and then that orange again. We're going to blend all of that together. So now, this black color, it don't matter what type of eyeshadow that you are doing, when you use extremely dark colors, you have to be careful. Now I'm going to use this shade called Bam Bam, and I'm going to use a little flat brush, DoColor flat brush, to start out by carefully, scarily adding this black color to my lid to darken all of that up so it can be extra smoky. Okay, I'm not going to go all the way up there because I'm going to use another fluffy brush to buff all of that out carefully. So before we do anything else, we need to go ahead and do these under eyes. using that same shade with my ittiest bitty of all DoColor brush. I'm going to go underneath my eye and black all that out. I'm going to buff out a little bit of under my eyes using some of that red color that we use, and I'm going to use this little DoColor brush also. There you go. Go in that eye. Yeah, I make some ugly ass faces when I do my makeup, but it be well worth it, okay? Don't blow on your brushes if you do somebody else's makeup, but this is my face. These are my germs, so I'm gonna blow on my brush. I'm going to go in using my NYX glitter glue, and these two glitters, these are from a company called FlutteredByRo. And I like to start out with the fine glitter first, and then I work my way up to the chunky glitter. And we're going to layer it. We're going to put another layer of glue on top of this one. Just based on this makeup, it's going to be a good year. 2020. Shout out to Divine Hair Rights for this unit. I am in love with it. Ooh. I should have put the flat iron to it, but my face just takes away from everything anyway. But thank you guys so much for joining in and getting ready for the new year with me. Like, oh my God. Oh. I hope that you guys have nothing but positivity and blessings in 2020. If you enjoyed this look, if you enjoy watching me create this look, please subscribe to my channel. Please turn the post notifications on. Leave me a comment. Let me know what are some of you guys' plans and goals for 2020. My biggest goal, honestly, is to learn how to really invest my money. I'm tired of working for other people. I want my money to make itself. So that is my biggest goal for 2020. Other than, you know, push myself harder, go farther with my makeup and everything. But other than that, it's only up from here, y'all. It's only freaking up from here.